Okay. Gonna make I don't know, I guess a video about my top 10 favorite Tool songs for, hey, Artie boy, you're nomming on yourself, going to town over there. Nobody wants to hear that. Top 10 Tool songs for raising spiritual vibration, increasing your mental capacity. I don't know, looking at things differently outside yourself, getting a different perspective. Just the songs that opened up, that just got good meaning and opened up your Artie. Hey, bud, quit. That's nasty, man. All right, yeah. So songs for you guys are the worst, the best of the worst of the best, however you want to put it. Anyway, top 10 songs that I think are good for spiritual enlightenment, awakening. It just helps push you along the path. I don't know. I like them. Sometimes I will read you okay, first I will tell you the names of the 10 songs if you don't care to hear me read the lyrics and talk about the lyrics. But yeah, after I read the names of the songs, I'll read the lyrics and talk about each song individual. So yeah, Tool, first song from the album Enema, 46 and 2. And then second songs are off this album Lateralus. First song The Grudge, second song Parable, third song Parabola, fourth song Lateralus. All right, next two songs are off the album 10,000 Days. First one is Vicarious, second one is Right in Two. Next three songs are off my favorite album of them, Fear Inoculum. First song Fear Inoculum, second song Numa, third song Descending. I'm going to pause it right now and get these dogs under control because they're starting to irritate me. Yeesh. They sit there and lay down and sleep all day long until I start the camera up, and then every dog is like slobbering all over their backside trying to get something. And it's just the way it is, much as I love them. All right, here we go. I'll read you first song 46 and 2. Join. What did I say, son? Quit chewing on yourself. Join in my child, and listen. I've been digging through my old numb shadow. My shadow's shedding skin. I've been picking scabs again. I'm down, digging through my old muscles, looking for a clue. I've been crawling on my belly, clearing out what could have been. I've been wallowing in my own confused and insecure delusions. For peace to cross me over, or a word to guide me in, I want to feel the changes coming down. I want to know what I've been hiding in my shadow. My shadow. Change is coming through my shadow. My shadow shedding skin. I've been picking my scabs again. Join in my child. My shadow moves closer to meaning. I've been crawling on my belly, clearing out what could have been. I've been wallowing in my own chaotic, insecure delusions. I want to feel the change consume me, feel the outside turning in. I want to feel the metamorphosis and cleansing I've endured in my shadow. My shadow. Change is coming. Now is my time. Listen to my muscle memory. Contemplate what I've been clinging to. 46 and 2 are just ahead of me. I choose to live and to grow, to take and give and to move, learn and love and cry, kill and die, and to be paranoid and lie, hate and fear and to do what it takes to move through. I choose to live and lie, kill and give and die, learn and love and do what it takes to step through. See my shadow changing, stretching up and over me. Soften this old armor, hoping I can clear the way by stepping through my shadow coming out the other side. Step into the shadow. 46 and 2 are just ahead of me. All right, so basically, for me, this song is, if you've ever done shadow work or anything of the like or whatever else, it's pretty much talking about that. It's kind of like you can't really know the true nature of goodness until you understand the complete nature that you are. So by, for me, exploring the shadow, I don't want to do it through real life, but through thinking and processing. Video game is a good way to explore the shadow, because we all come to a place where perhaps revenge is on our mind, right? Where we get put somewhere so low and everything's been taken from us, and many people have betrayed you, and you've got nothing left but to rebuild. But you play with that temptation of taking revenge, right? And whatever else, and you want to come out of the situation still yourself, still good and true and honest and a peace-loving person, but can be hard to do, right? Could definitely take the victim mentality side and become evil if you choose it. So always good to understand what your full nature is, what you're truly capable of, and to in your head explore, what it is like to give into that evil. And through that kind of exploration, it was just too terribly easy for me to see no way that I could be that person. There's no way. I didn't like anything about it. But from trying to be too good is probably part of the problem, right? You understand how being too good is just right here next to being too evil, and then it goes in a big circle. I like to kind of be neutral, because when you're neutral, you can choose, all right, I'm going to do some good here, or I'm going to do some what might be perceived as bad here, but really is for the better, like spanking child to discipline, right? That kind of a thing. And you can't do that if you're too good. It's almost like I learned from volunteer work, and also I learned, by giving too much in that way, volunteering, building and doing for someone else, just giving the money, just doing the work for them, you're spoiling, right? You're spoiling them, and they're becoming slowly ungrateful and then very expectant of you. After many years, all of a sudden, there's no more appreciation for what you're doing for them, just expectation. And they still have no skills. So I don't volunteer anymore. There's a better way to do it. In fact, if I was to, wanted to volunteer building houses or something like that, I would not do it for them. I would say, I will show you how you can do it yourself. That is a better way. I'm not going to give you money. I'm not going to do it for you, but I will happily guide you and teach you how to do it yourself, right? So there, yeah, that's the first song. I just end up having to redo it. All right, second song. Oh, it's a good one. The Grudge. Might not need much explaining after this. The lyrics pretty self-explanatory. Here we go. Wear the grudge like a crown of negativity. Calculate what we will or will not tolerate. Desperate to control all and everything. Unable to forgive your scarlet letterman. Clutch it like a cornerstone, otherwise it all comes down. Justify denials and grip them to the lonesome end. Clutch it like a cornerstone, otherwise it all comes down. Terrified of being wrong, ultimatum prison cell. Saturn ascends, choose 1 or 10. Hang on or be humbled again. Clutch it like a cornerstone, otherwise it all comes down. Justify denials and grip them to the lonesome end. Saturn ascends, come round again. Saturn ascends, the 1, the 10. Ignorant 2, the damage done. Wear the grudge like a crown of negativity. Calculate what we will or will not tolerate. Desperate to control all and everything. Unable to forgive your scarlet letterman. Wear the grudge like a crown. Desperate to control. Unable to forgive and sinking deeper. Defining, confining, seeking deeper. Controlling, defining, and we're sinking deeper. Saturn comes back around to show you everything. Lets you choose what you will not see, and then drags you down like a stone or lifts you up again, spits you out like a child, light and innocent. Saturn comes back around, lifts you up like a child, or drags you down like a stone to consume you till you choose to let this go. Choose to let this go. Give away the stone, let the oceans take and transmutate this cold and faded anchor. Give away the stone, let the waters kiss and transmutate these leaden grudges into gold. Really don't think there's much to say about that, Grudges gonna hurt you. Holding in anger, holding in grudges and pain and onto all that stuff is literally vibrating you incorrectly, which is causing internal damage. Ignorant to the damage done. That's probably the most important line of that song. All right, we move on. Here's a short one because it's kind of part of a two-parter. Parable. Too familiar and overwhelmingly warm, this form I hold now. Embracing you, this reality here, this form I hold now. So wide-eyed and hopeful, wide-eyed and hopefully wild. We barely remember what came before this precious moment, choosing to be here right now. Hold on, stay inside, this body holding me, reminding me that I am not alone, and this body makes me feel eternal. All this pain is an illusion. We'll just go right into the second part of the song. We barely remember who or what came before this precious moment. We are choosing to be here right now. Hold on, stay inside. This holy reality, this holy experience, choosing to be here in this body holding me, be my reminder here that I am not alone in this body holding me, feeling eternal. All this pain is an illusion. Alive. In this holy reality, in this holy experience, choosing to be here in this body holding me, be my reminder here that I am not alone in this body holding me, feeling eternal. All this pain is an illusion. Twirling around with this familiar parable, spinning, weaving round each new experience, recognize this a holy gift and celebrate this chance to be alive and breathing. A chance to be alive and breathing. This body holding me reminds me of my own mortality. Embrace this moment. Remember, we are eternal. All this pain is an illusion. Again, I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. Not going to say much. All right, here is Lateralis. Black then white are all I see in my infancy. Red and yellow then came to be, reaching out to me, lets me see. As below, so above and beyond, I imagine, drawn beyond the lines of reason. Push the envelope, watch it bend. Overthinking, overanalyzing separates the body from the mind. Science, not meditation. I had to interject there. Withering my intuition, missing opportunities, and I must feed my will to feel my moment, drawing outside the lines. Black then white are all I see in my infancy. Red and yellow then came to be, reaching out to me, lets me see. There is so much more that beckons me to look through to these infinite possibilities. As above, as below, so above and beyond, I imagine, drawn outside the lines of reason, push the envelope, watch it bend. Overthinking, overanalyzing separates the body from the mind, withering my intuition, leaving opportunities behind. Feed my will to feel this moment, urging me to cross the line, reaching out to embrace the random, reaching out to embrace whatever may come. I embrace my desire to feel the rhythm, to feel connected. Enough to step aside and weep like a widow, to feel inspired, to fathom the power, to witness the beauty, to bathe in the fountain, to swing on the spiral, to swing on the spiral. To swing on the spiral of our divinity and still be a human. With my feet upon the ground, I loose myself between the sounds and open wide to suck it in and feel it move across my skin. I'm reaching up and reaching out. I'm reaching for the random, or whatever will bewilder me, whatever will bewilder me. And following our will and wind, we may just go where no one's been. We'll ride the spiral to the end and may just go where no one's been. All right, really love this song. Overthinking, overanalyzing separates the body from the mind. You know, that's, in my opinion, that's saying having a science-like um, mindset towards life instead of a meditative feeling one is going to separate your body from the mind, and that's never a good thing. Withering your ability to feel what the creator is trying to make you and let you and inform you of, right? And we don't want that. All right, that's all I want to say about that one. We're going to move to a really good song, pretty self-explanatory, Right Into. Angels on the sideline, puzzled and amused. Why did Father give these humans free will? Now they're all confused. Don't these talking monkeys know that Eden has enough to go around? Plenty in the holy garden, silly monkeys. Where there's one, you're bound to divide it right in two. Notice here, there's using monkeys as a metaphor. This is not a reference to evolution, right? No, it's not that. So try to let that go. Angels on the sideline, baffled and confused. Father blessed them all with reason, and this is what they choose. Monkey killing monkey over pieces of the ground. Silly monkeys give them thumbs, they forge a blade, and where there's one, they're bound to divide it right in two. Now, it might be written in such a way as to allude towards evolution, but it's more of a poking fun, right, at the idea. But still, you know, you give free will, and what are they going to do? Monkey killing monkey over pieces of the ground. Silly monkeys give them thumbs, they make a club and beat their brother down. How they survive so misguided is a mystery. Repugnant is a creature who would squander the ability to lift an eye to heaven, conscious of his fleeting time here. They gotta divide it all right in two. Fight till they die over wind, over sky. They fight over life, over prayer, over air and light, over love, over sun, over another. They fight though they die over words, polarizing. Angels on the sideline again, benched along with patience and reason. Angels on the sideline again, wondering when this tug of war will end. Gotta divide it all right in two. Are you done scratching yourself, boy? Yeah. All right, here's a good one. A lot of people live this way. Very hard to get out of this habit, bad habit. The song is called Vicarious. Eye on the TV, 'cause tragedy thrills me, whatever flavor it happens to be like. Killed by the husband, drowned by the ocean, shot by his own son. She used the poison in his tea and kissed him goodbye. That's my kind of story. It's no fun till someone dies. Don't look at me like I am a monster. Frown out your one face, but with the other. Stare like a junkie into the TV. Stare like a zombie while the mother holds her child, watches him die, hands to the sky, crying, why, oh why? 'Cause I need to watch things die from a distance. Vicariously I live while the whole world dies. You all need it too, don't lie. Why can't we just admit it? We won't give pause until the blood is flowing. Neither the brave nor bold will write us the story, so we won't give pause until the blood is flowing. I need to watch things die from a good safe distance. Vicariously I live while the whole world dies. You all feel the same, so why can't we just admit it? Blood like rain come down, drum on grave and ground. Part vampire, part warrior, carnivore and voyeur. Stare at the transmittal, sing to the death rattle. Credulous at best, your desire to believe in angels in the hearts of men. Pull your head, on out your hippie haze, and give a listen. Shouldn't have to say it all again. The universe is hostile, so impersonal, devour to survive, so it is, so it's always been. We all feed on tragedy, it's like blood to a vampire. Vicariously I live while the whole world dies. Much better you than I. Now, some of these songs, while I think they're very good for getting a perspective, is not necessarily mean they represent 100% my perspective, all right? So, I don't believe in evolution, even if the song before it wasn't just poking fun out of it, but was actually admitting to such thing. Um, Definitely don't believe in living this kind of lifestyle, a vicarious lifestyle. Artie, quit that. I don't really believe the universe is hostile and impersonal, because I believe in its creation and being created for a reason and a purpose. All right. The next song, these are the best ones. Save the best for last, right? This whole album is great. The band has really come into an understanding of things by this time, I feel. The song is called Fear Inoculum, almost like a cure for fear, right? You want to take like a joke there. Again, it's a joke, right? You don't really take a shot for fear, but here if you sing it, you will feel the vibration immediately of the song. You play this song and sing it, I guarantee you will feel some body vibration, 25-30% increase almost instantly, especially when we get to a certain part. Anyway, immunity long overdue. Contagion, I exhale you. Naive, I opened up to you. Venom and mania. Now, contagion, I exhale you. The deceiver says, you belong to me. You don't want to breathe the light of the others. Fear the light, fear the breath, fear the others for eternity. But I hear them now. Inhale the clarity, hear the venom in what you say inoculated. Bless this immunity. Exhale, expel, recast my tale, weave my allegorical elegy. Enumerate all that I'm to do, calculating steps away from you, my own mitosis growing through division from mania. Exhale, expel, recast my tale, weave my allegorical elegy. Now here's the best part. Even if you just take this part and sing it over and over again as a sort of mantra, will do you wonders. Forfeit all control, you poison, you spectacle. Exercise the spectacle, exercise the malady, exercise the desperate poisons for eternity. Purge me and evacuate the venom and the fear that binds me. Your veil now, lift away. I see you running. Deceiver, chased away. A long time coming. All right, last two songs, guys. Then we go outside. And you do all the scratching and slobbering on yourselves you want when we're out there. All right. Yeah, I feel like that last song, pretty self-explanatory, right? Some of these are just, right, don't have to say much about them. This one's called Pneuma, Pneuma, Pneuma kind of meaning like life breath, all right? Life force. But like I've always said, your breath is your connection, your deepest connection to your creator. So take that how you will. Here's the lyrics. We are spirit, bound to this flesh. We go round 1 foot, nailed down. We're bound to reach out and beyond this flesh, become pneuma. We are will and wonder, bound to recall, remember. We are born of one breath, one word. We are all one spark, sun becoming. Child, wake up. Child, release the light. Wake up now, child. Wake up, child. Release the light. Wake up now, child. Spirit, bound to this flesh, this guise, this mask, this dream. Wake up, remember. We are born of one breath, one word. We are all one spark, sun becoming. Pneuma, reach out beyond. Wake up, remember. We are born of one breath, one word. We are all one spark, eyes full of wonder. Reading these lyrics, especially on these last three songs, really is not doing justice to the song, but if the lyrics speak to you, please listen to the song, please. They're wonderful songs, especially the last three, and really this whole Fear Inoculum album. A lot of people don't like it because it's a slower Tool album, but I like slower music. It's better. I'm not too much into the heavy metal anymore like I used to be. I really like slower stuff. Here, this last song is called Descending. Free fall through our midnight, the epilogue of our own fable, heedless in our slumber, Floating nescient, we free fall through this boundlessness, this madness of our own making. Falling isn't flying, floating isn't infinite. Come our end suddenly. All hail our lethargy, concede suddenly. To the quickened, dissolution pray, we mitigate the ruin, calling all to arms and order. Drifting through this boundlessness, this madness of our own making, sound our dire revelry, that's the military trumpet, rouse all from our apathy, lest we cease to be, stir us from our wanton slumber, mitigate our ruin, call us all to arms and order. Wanton is like almost like a sexual desire, almost in a way, but yeah, to be in wanton, you don't want to be in wanton. Sound the dread alarm through the primal body, sound the revelry, to be or not to be. Rise, stay the grand finale, stay the reading of our swan song and epilogue. One drive to stay alive, elementary. Muster every fiber, mobilize, stay alive. Stir us from our wanton slumber, mitigate our ruin, call us all to arms and order. All right, if we don't all come to peace and come to start cultivating heaven on earth, it will be the ruin. But I don't think that will happen. I think we will figure it out and things will be just fine. I'm not worried about it one bit. But it's still a good song for waking up the mind, making you think. These are all great Tool songs. I'll probably do Modest Mouse for my next video of 10 songs that help cultivate a fuller understanding of consciousness.